What's happening, V2 family? How's everyone doing out there today? Well, I am getting ready, so I thought I'd take you along with me a little bit. I do a very simple makeup routine. So I thought I'd just go over that a little bit because Bob and I are going out to dinner with the family today. My parents, my brother, his wife, family. It's Derek's birthday, my nephew's birthday. So he's 33 already. Jeez. Anyway, got my hair done the other day. I got a lot cut off. If you remember seeing me in my other video, my hair was a lot longer. My last video when I did the Q&A, my hair was so long. I think it got about 3 or 4 inches cut off. I got it colored again. I like to do this dark hair with the blonde highlights or what have you. I absolutely love it. So I'm makeup free right now. I already washed my face. So I thought I'd just go over this very, very simple makeup routine. Again, I'm not one that really likes to put makeup on because it bothers me wearing it, but I like having it on because I think I look better, if that makes any sense. Could be the way a lot of people feel, I guess. I don't like to go out of the house without makeup on. Sometimes I do, but I don't like to. So, again, I'm just going to do some simple things. I've already washed my face with Dove soap. That's what I use on a regular basis. And other than that, I just sometimes use the micellar cleansing water as well, and I already used that. So I just thought I'd start the video with actually applying a little bit of makeup. I'm just putting a lip oil on right now. Lips are so chapped. So I like to put that on before I get started doing anything else. It's grapefruit flavor, though. I do not like grapefruit. Anyway, it came in a pack with like 4 of them. I've already used the other one, so it's the last flavor, but I'll use it. It's not that big of a deal, but my neck is breaking out. I haven't even started with any makeup yet. That's why I don't tend to put a lot of makeup on, because I think it's my shirt that's doing this, because I have a lot of sensitivities, and I might have to change my shirt. I have a lot of sensitivities to things, and sometimes makeup makes me break out and hurts my eyes or burns my eyes or whatever. So that's why I tend not to really enjoy the makeup thing, but I do like the way I look better with it on. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, I just have, and I don't have my glasses on right now, obviously, because I'm trying to put makeup on. So it's hard for me to actually read exactly what all these items are, but just very simply, it's a vitamin C and vitamin E serum. So I just put this on my skin. It's Sephora brand. So absolutely love Sephora. I think most women who wear makeup love Sephora. So it can get me in trouble, though. Whew, boy. Everything's so expensive nowadays, but makeup is really expensive. And I mean really expensive. It's crazy. So again, this is the very first thing after washing my face that I put on. I forgot to put my headband on. I'll put that on in a second. Just gotta get it everywhere. Very lightly put some on my eyes. Just as you get older and your skin wrinkles, the less you can put on your eyes, the better. But obviously you want to put some makeup to make it stand out. So get under the eyes a little bit. Got some dark spots. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. I've got some dark spots that are appearing. I've been trying to work on either making them fade. I think I have to actually get some type of dark spot serum, but we'll see. And so the next thing I'm going to put on is my, I guess, moisturizer. It's Clinique's Moisture Surge, if you can see that. So that's what it looks like. I actually, most of the time, prefer to use this as like a night cream to do a night routine. And sometimes I use it for both. I first was using it as like a night cream, and I absolutely loved the way it made my skin feel. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try it as an actual moisturizer for my face and put it on, and I really do like it. By the way, please excuse the background. So I have we have 4 bedrooms and 3 baths in this house. Sorry, the camera's shaking because I just have it on a tissue box. I turned I'll just show you. It's a mess. I turned one of the bedrooms into what I call a dressing room. See all my clothes. I've got way too many clothes, people, let me tell you. And shoes, way too many shoes. Look at all the shoes down there. It's crazy. I have clothes sitting out right now because I'm going through clothes to find to get ready and probably rewash some things, get some wrinkles out or what have you, to go on the cruise. So I'm trying to find things I can pack for the cruise, which is coming up very quick. So, and if you don't remember, let me just remind you, first week of February, I think we leave February 2nd. We're going on a cruise. So looking forward to that. So again, I just put this on and it just makes my skin feel really good. The only thing about putting this on under my makeup is I can't really use a primer. Anytime I've tried to put a primer on after using this, it doesn't work. I think this is just because it's a very heavy moisturizer or cream. And again, I just like it. I just prefer it. I did forget to do something, and I'm gonna, after I rub this in, or I get to my other part of my makeup, I will have to put my headband on. I'm not gonna look cute, but anyway, it just literally makes my skin feel so good. I think all Clinique products are very good to use. I'm not like super educated on a lot of makeup brands or things of that nature, but I have used a lot of Clinique brands over the years. But what I have stopped doing is when I was younger, in my 20s and 30s, 40s, whatever, I used to use like toners and all of that on my skin. And honestly, that's what used to make me break out. So I stopped using all that. So I wanted to put this headband on so I don't get it in my hair. I need to get a better headband. I just use this as a makeshift. We'll see how it works. And we'll get started with the next step again. And I don't look cute, but that's okay. It's not about looking cute yet. Just gotta get the hair pulled back. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I do is, I don't really even want to go behind the story to this because I feel like I got scammed in a way. But the stuff does work. It's just not much of it. So I have another one of these up there on my shelf that I can't get the pump to work for some reason. But this was very expensive. It was like $80 for one. And so that means the other one was $80. I spent $160 on this stuff. But let me tell you, it works. It really does work. So I don't know. I'll give you a before and after. You can tell me if it looks, if you look at all this under the puffiness under my eyes here, as you get older, of course, that just gets worse or it turns purple or what have you. And you take a little bit of this, and it's Stemtox is what it is. It really works very well. I just don't like what I paid for it. And I'll tell you in a minute. So I just take a little bit on my finger. It's probably too much, to be honest with you, so I'll use it on both sides. And I just keep rubbing it in. You know, and the roller works sometimes too, to just use a roller. I don't have one of those right now, so I just rub it in. You keep rubbing it in. If you don't rub it in good, then it gets like super crusty, and you don't want that. And it just lays there like you have sleep in your eyes or something. So you gotta rub it in really, really good. And I think the pushing down on the, you know, swollen skin a little bit helps to push the fluid out. So obviously that's what it is. It's fluid. So got that side. I'll let you be the judge. All right, so you know that dried up too quick. Let me get a little bit more for this side. Oh, let's try that. I'll let you be the judge. I'll put my eyes back into the close up to the camera again, and you can tell me if you think you see a difference. I think sometimes over time it gets even better. I swear it works. I didn't have a lot of puffiness under my eyes, but I do get a little bit here and there, especially if I didn't sleep well the night before or something. So this eye's a little red from pushing on it, but I'll let you be the judge. What do you think? I don't know if you can can tell. Anyway, I do swear by it. It really does work. But what happened was one of the cruises we went on last year, I can't even remember what port it was. I'm going to say it was St. Kitts, but I don't think that's right. It was one of the islands. It was either St. Croix, St. John's, St. Kitts. I can't remember which one, but literally it was one of those. Let's see, it dried up and then some of that stuff on me. Let me get that off. I think I got it. Okay, so that part is done. So what happened was we were on one of the islands and we were actually shopping, and it was one of those things where, you know, the salesperson kind of coaxes you to come over and say, try their product, try their product. Well, I just kind of fell for it and I just did it, you know, whatever. And so next, while I'm trying to tell the story, I use this concealer. It's definitely a good brand to use for older women. So just to let you know, and I'll show you how I apply it. But so I went in and they put a little bit under my eyes and said, here, what do you think? And it got rid of it. And, you know, Bob has these huge bags under his eyes, and they put it on his and it cleared it all up. So I liked it. And I said, okay, well, how much is it? $160. $160 for just this one. But he gave me a voucher. He said, go online and they'll send you a second bottle free. Okay, here I'm trusting someone, you know, that is out of the country and on an island telling me that this is a free voucher and I'll get another one. Well, long story short, lo and behold, the stuff works. And I get home and I go online, use the voucher, and they did send me another one, just like this one. But the original one I got on the island is the one where the pump won't work now, and I don't know how to get the product out of the thing. It's not like a screw off or anything like that, so it doesn't really, none of this comes off or anything. So it's a very, very tiny little hole, and I think it gets clogged up. If you remember me saying that if it dries up, it will get like crusties in there, and I think that's what happened. So I just need to take a safety pin or something and try to clear that out. So if you see right now that with the concealer, I don't go all completely under my eyes. I try to go down like this a little bit. And again, it tries to break up showing bags under the eyes. And I still put highlighter at the end, but that's all I do there. After that, I have a couple different, I call them foundations, but they're really not. So my favorite, it's called Bomb Shelter. It's really hard to find. You can find it online some places. The last one I did get on Amazon, but if you go on Amazon right now, you're not going to find it. It's so hit or miss, but this is the, I can't remember. Yeah, this is the medium to light to medium, and it's almost empty. And it's a little too yellow for me. And it's just a tint. It's not, it's a moisturizing tint. It's not even a foundation. And then this one, for the first time, I tried just the light one because there was too much yellow in the light to medium. So I was able to, believe it or not, find the medium one. But this is going to be shocking. I have never had anything exactly match my skin. This exactly matches my skin color. And therefore, it doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. I know that sounds crazy. I wasn't going to put this on today, but maybe I will just to show you what I'm talking about. But this one I like a lot as well. And again, it's just a tinted moisturizer. It is not a foundation. At my age, I just don't like to wear foundations, and all it does is cake. So this works really well. This is a medium. It is a little different from It's a little lighter. It doesn't have as much yellow in it. So I won't use that one today, just to show you what this one does for me. So I like to use a we call this sponge. I just put a little bit on, and I don't have to use a whole lot, to be honest with you. It goes on really well, and it goes on smooth. I actually really do like it. It just matches my skin so perfectly that I swear. All right, so look at this side. I don't have it all spread out on the other side yet. You can start to see what's happening here. Again, it's not all blended in, but just so you get an idea. And I can't cake it on. I can't do a lot because it'll show all my wrinkles. It gets caked into the wrinkles. So it doesn't matter what I wear. I can't do that. So I have to be careful about how much I put on. So it doesn't really cover up all my blemishes. And this one covers up more. And even the other Bomb Shelter light medium brand color covered it up more than this one does. So that's why I tend to be like a little disappointed in this one. But it doesn't have the yellow in it that bothered me so much. So that's awesome. But let me finish doing it up here, rubbing this in. I mean, I might see a little tint of it making my skin a little bit darker. I don't know if you can see, but not much. But it's okay. I still like it. It still gives me that smooth skin look for the most part, but it doesn't cover up all the blemishes. And again, if I try to just keep putting more on, which I've done this a million times, then it just looks caked, and then you see wrinkles, and it's just not worth it. I tell you, I swear by this concealer stuff. I'm running out of this too, but then I go back after I put that on and I just cover up those blemishes. And it works good. It works out. Get rid of that. And then only problem is when I'm putting well, I don't put blush down here, but other blemishes like up here, my blush brush just kind of messes it up. Get rid of that blemish. Down here. Cover those up. So anyway, I really do love this concealer. It's one of the best ones out there, I think. I've used so many over the years, and this just seems to work best on my skin. And it doesn't, I don't think it looks cakey at all. For some reason, when I get down here, no matter what I use, I guess that's where we have those creases. It tends to look a little cakey, so I have to be careful. Anyway, that's kind of it for the blush. I do have a little bit of the tinted moisturizer on here. I will just cover my eyes just a little bit. Again, I don't add it a lot or anything because I don't want this to look cakey at all. And by the way, I was telling you in the last video, I haven't really been able to see Jess and Tyler and the boys because the boys are just so sick. Today has been a turning point for the better, but they have double ear infections. They have RSV, they have double ear infections, and pneumonia. So the RSV caused all of the rest. So they've just been so sick with fevers. I mean, poor Camden ran. Carson's fever would break one day and come back, and then break for a little while and then come back. But Camden ran a fever 6 straight days. So, of course, they got him to the doctors, and both of them to the doctors, and that's how they were diagnosed. They did swabs and all of that. But at least no other viruses. They didn't have any other viruses or anything like that. But they've been, you know, just staying home with the boys so they don't get, I just go in and curl my eyelashes a little bit. I don't do anything fancy. You know, I curl them before I put the mascara on. Some people do it both ways, but this is just the way I like to do it. So yeah, they've just kind of quarantined themselves at home with the boys to try to get them better. And that's so important. With Bob and I getting ready to go on the cruise too, we certainly can't pick up anything. It's been really hard though, I'm not going to lie. I really miss the boys. So, miss Jess and Tyler too, but you know, they got to do what they got to do. I understand, and we don't need to take any chances. It doesn't even look like I curled them. I swear sometimes I either don't know how to use this right or it doesn't work. But sometimes when I put the mascara on, I can tell that it worked. So, and then I prefer to use a dark eyeshadow, but it doesn't look good on older skin. So, I tend to use... These are just very generic. I couldn't even tell you what the brand is. I don't know if you can see what the brand is. Anyway. It's nothing special. It's just, anyway, it's just pink. It's just pink to give a little smoothness to my eyes. That's all I'm looking for, is a little smoothness. I deliberately don't put it all the way down in there, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I just cover the lid a little bit, a little around here. Same thing. Dark eyeshadow on older women tends not to look the greatest with wrinkles, or what they call hooded eyes. So I'm not sure if you know what hooded eyes means. So yeah, so hooded eyes is really just, as you get older, the skin up here sags. People don't think they think it's the bone, but your bones don't change that significantly. But what causes hooded eyes means you can't really see your lids that much anymore, because the skin is sagging down so much, and it looks like your eye socket bones there are protruding out, but they're really not. It's the sagging of the skin. So that's why it's important to, you know, less is more, I guess, is the way to put it. So I just like put this pink out a little bit. And this is just something that I do. Again, I'm not an expert. I did go to modeling school way back in the day. I'm not going to tell you what year, because it'll really show my age. I was very young, out of high school, and I did go to modeling school. I was taught how to put makeup on, but things have changed, and people put makeup on differently than the way they did back then. But I learned a lot in modeling school. So anyway, I don't put makeup on the exact same way as I used to. Then I just go in with this. It's like a more of a beigey color, if you can see it. So again, the first one was just a little pink. And I take the beigey. It kind of pops a little bright too. And then I just take it around like this a little bit. Get in the middle there, or in the corner there rather. And just kind of take it around and then smooth it out. These have little brushes on the end. Kind of dried up a little bit though. It sounds terrible. I should clean them. But it works for what I need it to do. So, and again, it's not the best application. It's not a whole lot. There's so many ways you can put eyeshadow on, you know, between powders and creams. And I know people do a lot of fancy things. I don't like to do that. So I just keep it simple, whatever works for me. And that's what you should do, whatever works for you, right? So I've noticed as I've gotten older, you can't see that much now because I still do have a little bit of eyebrow powder in here. I'm just going to touch it up right now, but I have a lot of bareness here, a lot of hair missing on both sides, more so this one than anything. It's kind of hard to notice right now, so I just go in with a little bit of brow powder and fill in the gaps a little bit and just kind of shape my eyebrows a little. I don't do much. I don't do anything fancy, and I don't know. Let me see if I can see what brand I use. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I just got some dust on it, but that's what it is. It's a very simple, it works good. It stays on a while. So, again, if I put too much on, then it looks fake. So this one I struggle with a lot though, because it's hard to shape this one, because this is the one that misses a lot of hair, has a lot of hair missing. Anyway, not used to talking and applying this at the same time, and I think I'm not shaping it very well. One section right here. Oh, that's all I need. Again, I'm not looking to look fancy. I just try to shape them and make them look even. Just get the Q-tips. There we go. I just need to get that one little spot removed right there, and I think I got it. Okay, and then after that, so then I go for this bronzer from Sephora, the Milk bronzer. But I think I bought too light because it doesn't, I don't know. I have to see if I like this. I'm not sure if I like this brand or not. I want to like it so bad, but I don't know if it's the color or if it's the actual bronzer itself. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Because what happens with it is, I don't know if I'm using the wrong brushes or what, but I can't get it to blend in very well. I don't know. We shall see. Let's see what we come up with. Now, whenever I use just like a soft brush, so let's just use this one, for instance. This is one I use for a bronzer. Let's see how it doesn't really, I don't want it to sit too long. So I want it to blend in better or quicker than that. So then I have these. These are Eco brushes. They're much stiffer. And sometimes this works better, but then sometimes I feel like it actually removes it. So maybe I don't have the right color. I don't know. Or maybe I just can't see that well with the lighting. But if I got to blend this in good, because sometimes I walk around and I feel like I just see a straight line. I hate that when I don't blend it in right. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to, I actually will get on and look at YouTube makeup tutorials just to try to learn how to put makeup on the right way, because it's a little different than what I learned way back in the day. I went to John Casablanca's modeling school. It's like a 10-month course. And they wanted me to go to New York, and I didn't want to go. So I did it more for self-esteem than I did to become a model. Didn't really want to be a model. I'm tall. I'm like 5'8", 5'9". And I used to be so super skinny. Used to have blonde hair, all of that. Just using a smaller one, same type of Eco brush to do it down here, to blend this in. But I guess these work better. These definitely work better. So anyway, now that that's done, I'm gonna put the blush on. I like a couple different colors. I go back and forth from, this is more like a rosy color. This is the cream blush. I think this one I got when I ordered something from Ulta. Again, it's just another rosy color. And then I have one that is more of deeper color, I guess. Not so rosy. And I think I want to use that because I'm wearing a brown shirt. I guess I'm going to keep that on. I don't know. If I was wearing like more of a lighter shirt, I think I would wear more of a rose color. But I think I want to wear the... oh, too much up top. I think I want to wear the darker one to go with the brown. I don't think I got that in my hair over there. Gosh, all I could do is laugh at myself because I am not an expert. And then this is one of my favorite brushes. It's just an e.l.f. brush. And it's so worn in. Again, it's another one that I need to clean. I put this up way too high. I think I'm just going to wipe this down a little bit because that's just ridiculous. got to put it up high, but that was a little much. All right, got rid of that. And I just blend it in. Yeah, still too much. I'm gonna get rid of that. What the heck was I doing? Wasn't paying attention. There we go. I think I got it. Try just blend it in. You have to let me know. Comment in the down below and let me know what are your favorite makeup brands that you use. I'd be really curious. Oh, what the heck is that? No. All right, I'll just keep blending that in. And again, just try to come down to my cheekbone for the most part. And I'm probably going to go back over that because honestly what I really do is put the highlighter on first and then the blush, but I forgot that step, so I'm going to fix it. Not that I think it really matters, but I'll put the highlighter on now. I think the only reason it matters to me, because normally I do put the highlighter under my, this is a very cheap highlighter. It literally got it like at a CVS or something. Super yellow. I just like it, and I just try to do it right here. Yeah, because I like the blush to like cover up some of the yellowness, I guess. So I'll just go back over it with the brush again. It'll be fine. I'm not putting a whole lot on, just a little bit. Yeah, definitely better to put on before the blush for sure. That's okay. Gotta blend it in good, or otherwise it'll look caked on. Seems like I'm doing a lot of steps, but it's really not. I think I got it. See, now if you're not careful, if you look really close, you can almost see how it's a little cakey. I don't like that. Put it on this side. And then I don't want to keep touching it too much. It's just harder with older skin. Let me just tell you, as you get older, it's harder. So I'm just going to take the brush and go back over where the highlighter was a little bit, overlap the blush, and just blend it in a little bit more. You know, I can even take, I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to take a little powder, because I have a powder. I have this thing. I love this thing, to be honest with you. I like the cream ones, I think the best right now. But I do like the fact that I have so many different blushes in this. And what is this brand? Miss Rose. It's called Miss Rose. So I have this color right here in the corner, right here, that almost matches that cream color, cream blush that I just put on, the same. And I'm just gonna touch that up a little bit. I'm just doing a little. I don't want much. Don't want to overdo it. I'm going to try to keep it on the cheekbone and not on the apple of your face, they call it. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. All right, so then let's finish up with the eyes. I take a gel black eyeliner, and literally, because I don't have many eyelashes underneath right here in the corners, and I take a little bit of this and get in the corner a little bit and bring it out. And that's pretty much all I do with that. And you'll see how all this blends in together. Again, just a little bit. Try to bring that, so you don't want your eyes to look small. So this is what I learned, I guess. So I try to bring that corner of my eye out just a little bit. Yeah, I think that works. And then now we will work on, it's funny, I use 2 different mascaras, which, again, I'm not that person that uses a lot of fancy makeup, but I find one works better for my eyelashes on the top, and another one works better for the one on the bottom. So I like to use Clinique. Yeah, Clinique mascara. One of my favorites. Can you see it? Anyway, it works better for the top lashes, I think. I have to watch the time. I'll leave in a few minutes. So even though it didn't seem like I curled my eyelashes, it definitely helped. I guess they're just so light. You know what I mean? My eyelashes are very light in color. And then when I put the mascara on, it really brings it out a little bit, I guess. That could be it also, not just the fact that they got curled. I don't know, they're not that curled, and it's not that fancy, and that's okay. The mascara is what bothers me. I don't like wearing the mascara. Somehow it still manages to be in my eyeball, get in my eyeballs, and I don't like that at all. Finish this up. Now I got to put the bottom on. All right, let's be done with that. And now I'm going to put the bottom. So the bottom mascara, I just use, sorry, I don't have the best lighting right there. I don't know if you can see it. I just use CoverGirl. It's the orange one. I just like to use that on the bottom. And I don't put a lot because I don't want to get it in my eyes. I'm not going to talk for a second because I'm going to get it in my eyes if I do. I'd love to know if anybody can put this on without having their mouth open. I don't think it can be done. Well, I have a little fixing up to do here. Got it under my eye a little bit. That's okay. Oh, dropping Q-tips. All right, so it looks terrible right now, but I'll fix it in a minute. So now I just put on the other side. I'm better with it left-handed. I'm right-handed, guys, and for some reason I can put it on this eye so much better, but I'm not going to talk while I'm putting it on. I don't understand that. Why does that one look so much better? This one looks better. This is my left hand. That's my right hand, my dominant hand. Crazy. I messed it up on the right. But that's okay. We can fix that because I don't care about it being fancy. I don't want to look like a clown. I think I'm getting it off underneath where it's smudged. And then let's make sure we get top there. And then there's just one spot that doesn't look right. And it went underneath again. I don't know what's happening. Well, it's probably my eyesight. I'm blind as a bat and need to wear glasses. Probably doesn't look as bad as I think it does. Who knows? All I know is this is my right hand and I mess it up all the time. Oh, it's a little better. Just use my nail. A lot thicker there for some reason. That one spot. Well, that's gonna have to do. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't put like, I think this is a lip tint. I think that's what you call it. It's not a gloss. What do you call it? I don't know. Sometimes I'll put a little on. I don't like to put much. But it does look better with it on. Again, I don't drown my lips with it. I really don't. I don't like a lot. In fact, I barely put any on. Looks like I put more than what I wanted on. But it's fine. Just going to do that. And the last thing I'm going to show you, and then I have to get off here and get ready and leave. And then I'll pick up the vlog in the car. Sol de Janeiro, number 40. My favorite. Absolutely love this stuff. Smells so good. Escape perfume by Calvin Klein. Used to be my favorite. Now I like the Sol de Janeiro. I also like number 62 as well. I also have these in deodorants too. I have this one in a deodorant. Works really well. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me fix my hair real quick and then we'll get in the car and pick up the vlog. All right, here we are. We're on our way. There's Bob sitting over there doing his wave. Sorry, the sun glare keeps popping. The sun keeps popping in. It's getting ready to go down, so it kind of looks a little glary on us. But here's the final product. I was trying to rush, and I don't think I actually said, well, here it is. It doesn't seem like I put much on, but, you know, sometimes on camera, you need to put a little bit more makeup on so you can seem like you have some type of makeup on when you're on camera, so that's for sure. But anyway, that's my simple little routine. Now we're heading to dinner, and I'll see you guys when we get there.